I'm Janadhi Seneviratne, an associate at West Mermis, and today I'm going to talk to you about AIA contracts, what they are, why they matter, and what you should be aware of when working with them. Whether you're an owner, contractor, or architect, these standard contracts play a major role in construction projects. So let's dive in. What are AIA contracts? AIA contracts are standardized agreements made by the American Institute of Architects, also known as AIA. They serve as an industry standard for construction contracts covering the relationships between owners, contractors, and architects, and other parties involved in a project. These contracts help establish a clear expectations of responsibilities while reducing disputes. Why are AIA contracts so popular? Well, AIA contracts are widely used because they provide a fair and well-structured framework for construction projects, such as industry standards, balanced terms, often helping the owners and other members of the project. There's also clear inconsistency with clear provisions that integrate well into the AIA documents, and they're regularly updated. AIA regularly revises contracts to reflect the legal standard and industry changes. Key AIA contract families. So AIA has families or contract families designed for various project needs. The most commonly used are the A series, which is owner and contractor agreements, B series, which are owner and architect agreements, and C series, which is architect and consultant agreements. And finally, G series, which is more administrative forms, such as change orders and payment applications. Each of these are used to benefit and help each other, as well as complement each other when going through a project. When reviewing an AIA contract, here are a few critical provisions to pay attention to. Scope of work, which defines the project deliverables and responsibilities. Payment terms, which outlines the progress payment, retainage, and final payments. Change orders, which specify how modifications to the project scopes are handled. Dispute resolution determines whether disputes go to mediation, arbitration, or to court. And lastly, insurance and liability, which establishes who is responsible for the project risk. While AIA contracts provide a strong framework, there are several situations where having a legal team involved is critical, such as contract review and negotiation. Before signing, legal counsel can identify any potential risk or suggest conflicts or modifications. Dispute resolutions. If a disagreement arises over contract terms, payment issues, or construction defects, a law firm can help mediate or represent you in arbitration or even in court. Project delays and terminations. Legal guidance can assure you that proper contract enforcement or defense against claims are properly followed. And lastly, compliance with state law. Some provisions of AIA contracts may conflict with state law or local regulations, requiring legal modifications. Advantages and common pitfalls. AIA contracts offer many advantages, but they also have some drawbacks. Some of the advantage include that the contract is already pre-drafting, so it takes up most of the negotiation for you. It's well organized and already up to par with industry standard and minimizes any issues of words being ambiguous or misconstrued. Common pitfalls. Some clauses favor the owner or the architect more often than the contractors themselves. Change orders procedures must be strictly followed in order to delay any payments or any issues moving forward from that point. And dispute resolutions terms may not align with state law, so they need to be modified. Modifying AIA contracts. While AIA contracts are a great starting point, sometimes they do need to be modified. Many parties do modify them to better suit their needs. If you're modifying an AIA contract, consider these following items. Using an addendum or red line changes to ensure clarity. reviewing risk allocations, especially for contractors and subcontractors, seeking legal review before signing, especially when to use and not to use an AI contract. AI contracts are excellent for most construction projects, but there are times when they may not fit your needs. The best times to use them are standardized terms, are beneficial. You need consistency with multiple agreements. You want a pre-draft framework with proven track record. Consider alternatives if you don't really need those items or AIA contracts won't work for you. Such as you need more flexibility or project to be fast tracked, or the project is small and really doesn't require something complex that an AIA contract would give you. AIA contracts are powerful tools in construction projects, but they're not without their faults. Whether you're drafting, negotiating, or modifying one, understanding the key provisions is essential to protecting your interests. If you have any questions about AIA contracts or need legal guidance, feel free to reach out to us at West Murmas, and thank you for watching.